All right. Whew, let's see if we can get this in one take. The energy is low, but I will hype myself up and make it look like I am so excited to do this because this is tedious, man. So, welcome. Your favorite DJ, DJ Ozone. It's been about 3 weeks since I promised to make this video, but my apologies, man. It's been a whole lot going on. New job, new situation, new environment. It's a whole lot to, cope with. And plus, they mean the same thing. But I just wanted to make sure that it's a real, experience, real feedback, real life usage. So I had to spend a whole lot of time using these various headbuds, listening to hours of music, the same music, over and over again with each earbud, testing out different scenarios just to make sure that the impression that I'm giving you is genuine and, true. My findings may differ from yours. So, take this as information for you to help make your own decision about these headbuds. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the Sony WF 1000 M4s. Yeah, I think so. Yep. These right here, bam. Gotta hide my face so that you can see. They are here as well. Got the Beats Fit Pros, the new iteration from Beats, from Apple Beats. It is Apple. So there you go with the Beats Fit Pros. I'm gonna place them down here as well. Can I open these? Bam. And then you have the OG, the Apple earbuds. No, what am I saying? Apple AirPods Pros. This is gonna be a journey today. Yeah. So these are the Apple AirPods. Are they clean? When you're showing your ears, you're gonna make sure that. Mm. And finally, lastly, not the least, you have the Bose QC buds. Bose QC earbuds. Yep. So all these four come in various sizes, various shapes. As you can see, they are awesome. They are great for what they do. I'm gonna break them down into several categories so that we can easily compare them. All right, we're talking about pricing point, price that will be value. We're talking about noise canceling, which all these are capable of. We're talking about water resistance. We're talking about battery life. We're talking about how they fit in your ears and the things that you can do with them. And lastly, probably the most important, which is sound. Basically, which is the main reason why these are here in the first place, for your listening pleasure. So, talking about price, the Bose QC earbuds come in at $199, right? So these come in. Let me remove. So the Bose QC earbuds come in at $199. They are normally $279, but today on Best Buy, that was my price reference for all of them. Today at Best Buy, these are $199. They are on sale. I don't know if it's a permanent situation or this is, a temporary sale. This is around Black Friday. So $279 normal price, but today they are $199. Let's go to the Beats Fit Pro. The Beats Fit Pro come in at $199. That's been the introductory price. You might find them cheaper elsewhere, but as of today, they are $199. That is the standard price. And these might be the cheapest of the bunch. Followed by the Sony WF-1000 XM4. Wow, that rolled off the tongue. Ain't that awesome? So the Sony, and just right after that, I mess up again. The Sony WF-1000 XM4s come in at $248 today. Normal price, regular entry price is $279. So the same as the Bose QC earbuds. And lastly, but not the least, you can see I've worn these things out. These have been replaced as well. So these are the Apple AirPods Pro. The AirPods Pro coming today at 189. Normal price, regular price is 249. The 189 price is as of today. I don't know if that's the permanent situation, especially now that Apple and Beats have introduced the Beats Fit Pro. All right, so let's talk about noise canceling. Let me bring all these back. For noise canceling, the Bose QC earbuds have the aware mode. There's an aware and quiet mode. They have a voice over that tells you what the mode is, what the status of the earbuds are, the battery, and things like that. When you power them on, they let you know, so you have an idea what the earbuds are doing. Unlike the Beats and the AirPods Pro, you just get different little sounds. You get different beeps. So you want to pay attention to your phone. The Beat supports Android. Speaking about talking about phones, the Beat support Android and iOS. The AirPods will connect to your Android devices, but they best work with your iOS devices and Apple ecosystem. But the Beats is a little bit more integrated with Android at this time around. The Sony also, and they come with transparency modes and noise canceling modes. The Sony has a noise canceling and ambient mode. It also features a voiceover that tells you what's going on with your status. When you power it on, you'll hear a voice that lets you know if it's in noise canceling or if it's in ambient mode, and so on. So when it comes to noise canceling, I find personally, the Bose and the Sony to be the best at noise canceling. Don't get me wrong, all of them, all these are great when it comes to noise canceling. They do a fantastic job for noise canceling. However, the Sony and the Bose come in. Sometimes I feel as though the Sony is better at noise canceling. Sometimes I feel as though the Bose is better at noise canceling. But when it comes to transparency mode, when it comes to ambient mode, I find the Apple products, especially the AirPods Pro, to be the best at transparency mode because of the open design of the AirPods Pro, right? So, and this is what they look like. The Bose QC being the largest of the bunch, as you can see. They are quite big, followed closely by the Sony, and then you have the AirPods Pro and the Power Beats Pro being the smallest. This is what they look like in your ears. With the control, the Beats have this B right here that is clickable, different functions. I'm not going into specs or what the click does or whatever, but on both sides of the earbuds, you can use them to control whatever it is you want to set them for. You could use one side for volume up or down, and go cycle through the noise canceling, ambient mode, or whatever it is that you choose. It is customizable, for that. And then we have the Sony 1000 XM4s. They go into your ears, and that's what they look like in your ears. You have to jam them in. They fit very well, but this design may not fit everybody's ears. I find them to be quite okay for me. After a while, though, when I start sweating, they start to sort of slip out. So you need to be mindful of that. This is not something that you want to test so much and then return because of you can't return it, but unfortunately, because it's so personal when it comes to your ears and how your ears function, you need to be mindful about getting these. This design may not fit you, for what you wanted to do, but as you can see, This is feeling loose already, but it works, right? And I am sweating. I'm excited today. All right. And the OG AirPods Pro. If you're not familiar with these, I don't know what planet you are from or which planet you're on. That is what they look like. They fit right now, but if I'm mowing the lawn with these and I'm sweating and I'm working, guess what? They start to slip out. They fall out. They fall out easily. Even though they sit here right now, they sit very well. They are super comfortable. Sometimes you even forget you have them on because they are not very invasive. You know, you're not jamming them into your ears. The control, you're using the stems to control whatever feature you want. So you're not hurting your ears by pushing the buttons or, the control. So they work very well with that. However, they may not fit you. They don't fit everybody. These come with silicone tips. The Sony's come with foam tips, comply foam tips, and they stay and they work very well with noise canceling. They actually help with that. The Bose QC buds are very, very comfortable as well. They are big. That is what they look like. They will stay there. They will stay there. I use these when I'm working out. You can do whatever vigorous activity you want to engage in. They work and they stay there no matter what because of those fins and how they're designed. They are meant for any type of ears and they stay there and they work fine. They are comfortable. You can have them on for hours. They work very well. Let me go back to the Beats Fit Pros. They also come with that fin design, so they are not going anywhere. They are built for sports. They sound amazing. Actually, let me dial back. I'm jumping and getting ahead of myself, but they sound great when it comes to the fit. They have the same clothes design as the Bose QC earbuds. Same kind of similar fin design. These are the closest to when it comes to design. And you can see those fins. I hope they're clean. I just took these out of my ears. I don't want you guys saying my wax. So that is what they look like. And so when it comes to fit, these for general activity, you're trying to go running, you're trying to work out, you're trying to lift, whatever it is, any physical activities where you're going to be working out, moving extensively, I recommend the Bose QC earbuds or the Beats Fit Pro. Oh my gosh, these names, man, these names. Next up, water resistant. I am happy to tell you that all four of them feature an IPX4 water resistance, so you can work out, you can sweat in them, you can, they are water resistant. They are not waterproof, however. So, I don't know. You can look up what IPX4 resistance level, handles, but they are all the same across the board. So don't be afraid of getting them wet or working out or sweating, little rain shower or whatever. They will be fine. Battery life. The Bose QC earbuds feature 6 hours battery life, right? 6 whole hours of battery life with 2 full charging from the charger. This also features wireless charging. So you'll get 6 hours and then you'll get 2 full additional charges from the charger. And the charger is the biggest of all the chargers of the headphones that we're comparing today. Followed by the Beats Fit Pro. Again, another 6 hours featured here. And the case will give you additional 18 hours. So slightly better than the Bose QC earbuds. Not finally, I'm getting ahead of myself again. The Sony WF-1000 XM4s. What a mouthful. You get 8 hours from the earbuds themselves. So these are the longest of the bunch, and the case will give you additional 16 hours, totaling 24 8 plus 16, yes, 24. And finally, the AirPods Pro. The AirPods Pro unfortunately gives you 4.5 hours initially, and you get another, you get 24 hours from the safe, basically. These, I think all of them, 5 minutes of charge will give you 60 minutes listening time. Let's talk about sound. Let's talk about sound. The AirPods, tried, true, and tested. They sound great for listening to podcasts, for listening to music, casual listening. It's a nice bass response, just enough, So for your general usage, this is awesome. Am I in focus? I can't tell. So this is awesome for that. Next up, come on, the Powerbeats Pro. The Powerbeats Pro, yes. The Powerbeats Pro sound amazing for what they are. Being cheaper than the AirPods Pro, you would think you're losing a lot, but the only thing you don't get from this is wireless charging from the case. You only get USB-C charging. But the bass response from these are awesome. They sound just a tad better than the AirPods Pro, and they give you more when it comes to, finish and fitting and working with everybody's ear types and everything. They fit you and they sound a whole lot better. The Sony WF-1000 XM4s, whatever, these sound amazing. These have that big boomy bass. If you love hip hop, if you love dance music, if you enjoy stuff like that, EDM, and you want that full, rich sound, these are amazing for that. The bass falls out, however, once you start pushing it towards like the 80% volume, that bass and the mid starts to fall out. So, but it has an EQ that you can adjust to suit your listening sound. If you don't want the bass, you can bring it down. You can control the EQ via the software companion that comes with the earphones. Yes. So you can adjust and tune the sound to your liking. But if you like the bass, these have that boomy bass. And last but not the least, you have the Bose QC earbuds. These are amazing. When Bose first introduced them, it was tuned to Bose's liking, and you couldn't do anything. But software updates has brought an adjustable EQ just like the Sony's. And I will tell you, that simple software update made me love these earbuds. When it comes to clarity, you get that Bose soundstage, that Bose type, that Bose clarity that you get, right? So you are listening, and the fidelity, it's just there. You hear every instrument. It is so clear, and you still have that nice big soundstage, right? But the bass is now there because you can adjust it, and that bass, unlike the Sony, it is tight, it is punchy. I actually enjoy it more than the Sony for some songs, for certain type of music where you just want that precision. This is there. So you get that Sony bass with it, but it is tight, it is more precise, it is cleaner, right? And that is what I love about these. So these all around give you, at the price point right now of $199, these might be the best if you have an Android phone, right? If you have an Android phone and you're not locked into the Apple ecosystem, you like to work out, you like to run, you like to do things that are physical, and you don't want to worry about your headphones coming off, You want to get on the plane and forget that you're on the plane and forget about the engine noise and all of that. I recommend these. These are number one for those scenarios, right? Um, you enjoy music all around. Also, you in the Android ecosystem or whatever type of ecosystem you're in, just general, but you love big boomy sound. You enjoy the noise canceling, same scenario as the Bose. So these pretty much go hand in hand, but if these are more for sportier situations, for more physical situations, but these come right there when it comes to noise canceling. These are the best of the bunch, right? But just a slight edge. These two are amazing. Trust me, I purchased these with my own dinero, right? Nobody, I'm no sponsorship here. This is a small, tiny channel. But these two are amazing. But when it comes to sports, these take the cake. And that leaves us with these two situations. There's two different Apple iterations for different things, right? For general listening, you don't work out, you're not athletic, you're not, you don't get too physical. These are all right, but these are better, man. Yes, they lack the wireless charging, but that is, you still have to place the AirPods Pro charger on the wireless charger. You might as well just grab the USB-C cord and plug it in. The only thing is, these after a while, they do hurt your ears a little bit. So after 3 hours mark, I start to feel a little strain in my ears. However, they sound amazing. They sound better than the AirPods Pro. If you are in the Apple ecosystem, I recommend these. And the thing about being in the Apple ecosystem is you can go from your several Apple devices without worrying about connection. With the Sony and the Bose, you have to connect through the companion apps. You have to connect to different devices manually. They don't automatically connect. So I will always recommend these if you are stuck in the Apple ecosystem like I am. I recommend the Power Beats Pro. But when it comes to just the general all around, you're working out, you're physical, you don't want to worry about your AirPods falling out, the Power Beats Pro take the cake. And they are cheaper. I don't know if the price drop on the Apple AirPods Pro right now is a permanent situation. And I'm sure there's an AirPods Pro 2 coming out at some point. Whatever that's going to look like, who knows. But these take the cake when it comes to that situation. All right, so moral of the story, these are all great. These are all great. It's all about personal preferences. Um, these earbuds have come. They've come so far to where they are competing with headphones. And they are convenient. They are small. They are tiny. They work well. And going by what I'm putting on right now, I don't know if I'm getting louder. Um, these are my favorite because I'm in the Apple ecosystem. An iPhone is my daily driver. These are small. Compared to the first iteration of the Power Beats, these are tiny. They are versatile. They are well improved, and they work very well. They suit my needs. So these are my. I'm running out the house. I'm going anywhere. I'm running around. These stay in my pockets right now. They've replaced the AirPods Pro. However, when it comes to probably the best of the bunch, if you're not stuck in the Apple ecosystem, I will recommend the Bose QC earbuds. And trust me, I didn't even think that I would arrive at that because of my bias with Apple situation. But if I'm speaking honestly, I will choose these if you are an Android user and whatever. But the Sony style is also great. It is small. If they fit you, will these focus? There we go. If these fit you, I love these for what they do, for what they sound like, for the um, noise canceling, and for the size. You know, they are a lot smaller than the Bose. So if you want something that is even smaller and more portable and more convenient, these are great. But for working out, I would recommend these because they tend to stay better in your ears. But for my pick, in terms of sound, versatility, convenience, switching from one device to the other, and just general all around use, I choose the Power Beats Pro. That's a P, not a B. All right. So stay tuned. If you like, if you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed this, I would appreciate a subscription, like, subscribe. And I hope to, continue to do this. Again, this is a small channel, got a whole lot going on. So, I'm still working on my consistency with my videos and everything. And I will catch you on the next one. Put in the comment, what do you want me to compare next? And I will try my best with my tiny budget to bring that into fruition. Adios.